Hey, what is up everyone? I am Code Hero, staff software engineer with more than 18 years building iOS apps, and today I want to have a real, honest conversation about what is happening right now to iOS developers in this market. This video covers two things that are deeply connected. The first is the broken state of iOS technical interviews. The second is the rise of vibe coding. And when you see how these two things collide, the picture becomes very clear. Recently, I have been talking with several iOS developers who were laid off and are actively looking for new opportunities. Good engineers, experienced engineers, people who have shipped real apps and managed modular codebases, and what they are describing about the interview process is troubling. You go through a process with anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds. In those rounds, you get asked conceptual questions, design patterns, design systems, behavioral questions, system design, the full spectrum. But here's the problem. It feels like they are scanning for that one thing you do not know. That is not an interview. That is a trap. You studied for weeks. You reviewed Swift concurrency, async await, actors, and structured concurrency. You went deep on XC test, instruments, memory leaks, and retain cycles. You prepared everything. And then one answer, maybe about a specific GCD queue behavior, goes slightly off. And that is it. Process over. Then comes the salary conversation. They tell you that you are above the salary band after 5 rounds of proving yourself. That salary represented your growth, your discipline, your craft, and they asked you to discount it. Now here is what makes this even more frustrating. Everyone is talking about AI. AI is transforming software development. But inside the interview room, they tell you, no AI tools allowed. They evaluate you as if AI does not exist. In your real daily work as an iOS developer, you are using Claude and ChatGPT to review architecture and accelerate boilerplate. Now I want to connect this to part 2, vibe coding. This is where the full picture becomes clear. Vibe coding means you describe what you want, and AI generates the code, and you ship it without deeply understanding it. You are not engineering. You are directing. And leadership thinks they can reduce headcount and move faster. But we have seen this before with low-code platforms. The pitch is always that you do not need engineers anymore. But the moment you need performance optimization or to debug a complex memory leak, the black box breaks. In iOS development, this is particularly dangerous. ARC does not care that an AI generated your closure. CI/CD pipelines, code signing, test flight, these are not vibes. These are engineering disciplines that require judgment. So companies test you on deep knowledge without AI, then build production features with tools nobody reviews. It is a contradiction. Now let me tell you what comes next. Bubbles correct. Technical debt is accumulating in codebases nobody can maintain. Companies where someone actually understood the codebase will be fine. The others will come looking for the engineers they let go. Here is what I recommend you do as an iOS developer navigating this market. Let's be direct. First, not every company is right for you. If they test memorization but build with vibes, you will be frustrated. Second, stop memorizing and start preparing stories. Ground every answer in real project experience. Third, know your minimum compensation and hold it. Protect your long-term value. Fourth, master AI as a tool to move faster, but always understand what is being generated. Never ship a black box. Fifth, keep building real things and make them visible. A public portfolio speaks before you ever enter the room. We have been here before. The fundamentals of engineering do not lose their value just because the market is confused. Choose environments where your judgment is an asset. I am Code Hero. Keep building the right way. I will see you in the next one.